plus 6.5. You can find them at 6.5. I've seen 6.5 plus 6. Even I would take them. Plus 5.5. I'd have to think about it, but I'd still probably take them.
I'd take that.
So plus we'll round it at plus 6, maybe plus 6.5 if you can get it at Minnesota. So the Lions, first of all, they're a really physical football team. They're a really emotional football team. Those are the type of teams that generally cover spreads and keep games close.
Yes.
And I think Minnesota's good, but like we saw, if you can get Kirk off his spot, he's going to have some issues,
right?
That's
get pressure on him.
That's most NFL quarterbacks, but even more so the ones that are not mobile and rely on a pocket, like Jared Goff, even on the other side of the football.
For sure.
In Detroit. So I think they're good enough to keep it close. Swift runs the ball effectively enough. Amon-Ra St. Brown's a good wide receiver.
Yeah.
I think Lions plus 6 is the right side here.
Yeah, I don't see really a downside to that because, I mean, at the end of the day, this is one where you can just go and make money because the odds are going to be in your favor of making money if you can hit this. So, I mean, back bet is never a bad option. Take something a little safer that we have down the line.
I don't even think it'd be crazy to put them on the money line if you're feeling really crazy. I don't know. But, plus 6 feels pretty good.
I like that.
All right, we got the Eagles minus. So we got all spreads this week, by the way, because I like a lot of them. Eagles minus 6.5 at Washington. But I think they're a significantly better team than Washington.
Yes.
And I think that's a big play offense, right? They have the type of offense that's going to knock you out, and the defense that if you aren't a disciplined quarterback, which we know that Carson Wentz is not.
They're going to walk all over you.
Right. They're going to get turnovers. They're going to run the football. They're going to just possession the game away from you, right? They're just going to hold the ball for 40 minutes, run the ball, get turnovers.
Yeah, you're really.
I like them by almost 2 touchdowns. I mean, it's going to be. I think Philly's going to look really good.
Yeah, I think it's a potential for a blowout right there. I like Philly a lot. They've been proving themselves week 1 and 2 now, and I think they are the real deal, and especially against a lesser opponent in Washington. I like that.
I agree. I think they have a significantly better roster than Washington as well. Yeah. So let's go Steelers plus 5 at Cleveland. That's a lot of points for a divisional game, first of all, and that's a lot of points for a team who has that's pretty much equal across the board. Mm-hmm. I mean, quarterbacks, about equal. I'd say Mitch is a little bit better than Jacoby Brissett.
I would take Mitch.
Backfield, I guess I'm def. Backfield and offensive line, I'm definitely taking the Browns. But defense, resoundingly Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Weapons, resoundingly Pittsburgh on the outside. So I think it's in a weapons league. They have better weapons. They have a better quarterback. I think their defense is good enough to hold Cleveland at bay long enough. I think it's a close game. I think they either lose close or win close, but I think either way they'll cover the plus 5 at Cleveland on Thursday night.
Yeah, I agree there. I mean, I just don't like betting against the Steelers in a divisional matchup against the Cleveland Browns. I mean, the Steelers always play them close. When's the last time the Steelers got blown out by the Browns? Not since Mike Tomlin's been the coach. I don't think that happens.
Even in that wild card game where we started so poorly, we ended up coming back and making it somewhat competitive at least.
Exactly. So I don't see the Steelers losing by more than 5, so I'll take the Steelers plus 5.
All right, Kansas City minus 6.5 at Indianapolis. So I like this one. Here's the thing about Indy. I don't know, even if Michael Pittman comes back, I don't know his health. And the running game hasn't quite been there. The offensive line's not quite getting the push they were. And Matt Ryan's fine, but once you get pressure on him because the offensive line's not what it was, there are some severe issues. I mean, they didn't even score a point against Jacksonville. And Jacksonville, look, improved defense, not a good defense.
No.
I think Kansas City has about as good, if not a little bit better of a defense.
This is going to be...
I think Mahomes is going to be really, really good.
This game's not going to be close.
This one I'll predict the score will go 32 to... 17. I'll give Indy 17.
38-3.
38-3. Wow, that is resounding.
They're going to blow them out.
All right, Bengals minus 4.5 at the Jets. Now, I do think it will be close. I think it'll be like maybe a touchdown game, 6 to 7 point game. The Jets are scrappy. The defense is not quite there yet, which is kind of upsetting to see from a defensive head coach. You'd expect it to kind of be closer to at least average. They're way below average.
At least making improvements and fixing it up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't like Joe Flacco to go in there and beat Joe Burrow.
No.
Let's be real. And so I think the Bengals by about a touchdown feels right to me.
Yeah.
The Jets will scrap. They'll probably score a garbage time touchdown late to bring within a touchdown. I'll go with the Bengals minus 4.5.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, Joe Burrow is going to do. Cincinnati's going to get back on their
They're
horse.
going to bounce back eventually, and I think this is the game that they can.
Especially against a really, really kind of just almost. Hey guys, do you want to go run an OTA this Sunday? Oh yeah, by the way, that OTA is
a real game. It's just a very meh team. They're just
Are they?
It's very average. I mean, the wide receivers aren't bad.
They're in New York.
They're in New York, but I don't think that matters, right?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, since when have been like big home field advantages
For the Jets.
The Jets. No, I mean like you're talking Arrowhead, Philly,
Lambeau,
Hines is up there. Yeah, definitely not MetLife.
Yeah, that they share.
Yeah, they should.
With
It
another
doesn't
team.
feel right.